Namaste guys, and welcome back to my channel for this beautiful Yin Yoga class that I'll be doing with you guys today by the water here. It's a beautiful day and it feels really great to be outdoors. I took my shirt off today to get a little bit more sunlight on my skin, boosting my vitamin D, my overall well-being. And I'm inviting you to join me and do the same. If you can do this in your backyard or anywhere else outdoors, this would be a great class for you guys. So we're gonna start on our yoga mat in the seated position. You can sit up tall, cross your legs. I'm not able to do that because of my knee surgery, so I'm just gonna stay like this for now. And we're just gonna close our eyes, drop our shoulder blades back down. You can put the back of your hands on top of your knees, touching your thumb and your index finger together. This is a really powerful mudra. It's a great way to enhance your concentration and just dive deeply inward. So for today's class, you don't need any props. We're going to be using just our yoga mat, which makes it easy when you go outside. And we're just going to be working on our overall wellness. So we'll do the whole body today. And there's really nothing specific to do other than just enjoying the practice. Make it easy for yourselves today. So it's nice to be with you guys again. So deep inhale through the nose, deep exhales through the nose. There's a beautiful warm breeze of wind here currently on my skin. It feels wonderful. I love being outdoors. And if you want, you can do those circles with your head very gently as you keep breathing deeply here. So from right to left, just loosening up the neck area. And then you can do left to right. Once again, take your time here, just go slow. There's no rush today. You can move your shoulders back in a circle as well, up and down and around, and going forward. And when you're ready, I'm just going to turn facing this direction so you guys can see better. So we're going to be going into butterfly position. Like I said, you're not going to see my legs come very close to me because of my knee. So I'm just going to keep them in front of me like this. And then we're going to place our hands on the floor. Big inhale. Exhale. We're going to roll the spine, walk our fingertips forward, and bend at the waist. So doing it with your legs further away from your groin really focuses on your spine and your low back area. And if you bring the sole of your feet closer to your groin, you'll really feel your inner groin. So you can play around with that. If you want to have a half and half, you can maybe bring your legs and feet halfway between your groin and where they are right now. You can go more forward like I'm doing for more of a spinal stretch, or really close to your groin for the inner groin. So I'm going to leave you guys with your thoughts here. So let's dive into silence. can try to walk your fingertips a little bit more forward, diving deeper into the posture. Calming sound of the waves here, and the beautiful sun on my skin is really wonderful. I hope you guys have a beautiful location as well, wherever you are in the world right now. And from here, we can walk our hands back, raising our upper torso. I'm gonna invite you to close your knees, extend your legs forward, wiggle your knees a little bit, and then you can open up the flesh of your glutes. And we're gonna go into a forward fold here, continuing on what we started in a different position. So hands on the floor, big inhale. Exhale, bending at the waist. Getting that nice hamstring stretch behind your knees. You can hold on your big toes here like I'm doing if that helps you to dive inward into the position. And we can release and come back up to the seated position. And from here you can cross your legs if you can. So once again, my left leg is staying straight because of my knee, so disregard that. You guys can bring your legs in. And we're gonna go into eagle pose. So basically I'm gonna invite you to place your left elbow in front of you with the left forearm up, and then the right arm will come underneath and around, and the fingers will come and grab onto the left thumb here. So this is just to stretch your upper body, so your shoulder blades and shoulder area, which can be really tight. So just hold that here, and just you can close your eyes, reconnect on your breath. And we can release the arms. And if you want to just do big stretches above your head like this, and then we can do circles with them a little bit, just to loosen up our shoulders a little bit more. And then we can go backwards like this. That feels wonderful. So from here, we're going to do the other side. So the right elbow will come right in the middle of our chest area, forearm up. So the left arm will go up, big inhale. Exhale, we scoop it around and underneath, and then we hold on to our thumb like this. So again, stretching out our shoulders, upper back, reconnecting with the breath, and just enjoying how this feels. This might be challenging for some of you. If you cannot grab the thumb or the hand, you can just hold on to your forearm, or even just hold it like this without grabbing anything if it's too hard. But bending your right hand like this would allow your thumb to come lower, and then your left fingers can hook onto that. So that's my little trick. And we can release our arms. So from here, we're going to be going on our bellies. So I'm just going to move my legs around. And we're going to be going into Sphinx pose. So just take your time to settle yourself into that position. Your toes can point outwards for more comfort. I'm going to do that since it places less pressure on my left knee by opening up my groin area. So elbows in line with your shoulders, hands on the floor. And then we're just going to be looking up, curving the spine, and just enjoying how this feels. So this is really good for the low back. It's one position that I really love to release all that tension that I have in that area. It feels really great. So from here, we're going to transition to seal pose. So I'm going to invite you to place your hands in front of you and push yourself up. So that's a little bit more challenging. Drop your shoulder blades back down and just find some stability in the posture. this is too challenging for you or your arms are getting tired, you can go back into regular Sphinx pose. I know that for some of you this might be hard, so that is okay as well. And always just work within what works for you. And I'm going to invite you to lower yourselves down, going into crocodile pose, so fully resting on your yoga mat. You can bring your hands backwards, so we're just going to lie down completely flat here. Sometimes we put our hands in front, palms on top of one another with the forehead resting on the back of our hands. But today we're doing this variation. When you bring your arms back and you just fully relax and let go of any body tension in your low back. Almost like a reverse Savasana, it feels wonderful. So lying down on our stomach instead of our backs. So right now I'm just closing my eyes and connecting with the nature around me. Feeling, hearing, smelling, and enjoying all that my senses are providing me at the moment. So from here I'm gonna offer you two variations. So you could either bring your hands on the floor and push yourselves up back into wide knee child's pose, or you can roll around onto your back, since I cannot put any pressure on my knees. And we're just gonna be working from here. So if you want to follow what I'm doing, feel free to do so, or you can go into wild knee child's pose. So from here, we're going to take one big inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to bring our knees in. So either the left knee or the right knee. I'm just going to pull on it, going into a stretch. So this will release your low back, will stretch your hip flexors. So it feels really good. So this is great for me as it works on my range of motion where I got my surgery done. It's really tight and I do feel a lot of pain currently, but I gotta work past through it. to regain my mobility one day, so. And you can release that knee, straightening it out. Taking a moment to take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, one big inhale. Exhale, we're going to bring the right knee in. Holding on to the front of that right knee and pulling that knee towards your chest. Keeping the left leg extended in front of you. And we can take one big inhale here. And on the exhale, you can release the right leg, extending it in front of you. And you can bring the back of your hands on the floor, completely surrendering to the power of gravity. So we're just diving into Savasana here, our final position for today.